Palantir has now launched a new crypto offering. And mind you, this is all still before their earnings call. It's called Foundry for Crypto. And this is honestly incredible for a number of reasons, all of which I'm going to get into today. I'm going to talk about what this product is in detail, what it means for Palantir, and what it means for you as an investor. So if you're someone who's interested in crypto, or is a current shareholder of Palantir, or maybe even has yet to buy into Palantir, I think you'll find this video both informative and entertaining. So let's begin. Okay, if you'll recall, Foundry is the software platform that Palantir has created, and it's geared more towards the commercial sector, while their other product, Gotham, is more for government bodies. But today, of course, we'll be focusing on Foundry for crypto. So let's check it out. They're calling it a cutting-edge technology for leading crypto companies from day one, as well as the next generation software for next generation finance, which makes sense, yeah? I think by this point, everyone and their mom knows about crypto and how it's disrupting the traditional banking industry, which leads me to my next point. Palantir is an extremely futuristic company, and this whole new crypto product they're offering is a genuine reflection of their forward-thinking ideology when it comes to data and analytics. So diving a bit deeper into this, check out this part where they've highlighted features for their software into 4 different parts. The first being an anti-money laundering feature. Palantir Foundry powers multi-factor AML and Know Your Client solutions across fiat and cryptocurrencies to detect complex networks with low false positive rates and robust case management. So the interesting thing about this portion of the product is that it's actually a portion of Foundry that is already being used by financial institutions. So in a way, you can kind of think of this portion as a repackaging of an existing product, but geared more towards unregulated digital assets, like cryptocurrencies. Next, we have fraud detection. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. It's just an incredibly advanced fraud detection system for any suspicious activity that could occur on the blockchain. And third, we have business intelligence. Foundry for Crypto allows Web3 startups to build complex workflows on top of DApp metadata with rapid speed, enabling data-driven internal product roadmaps, external campaigns, and governance measures. And listen, I get it that this all sounds pretty complex, but basically, a DApp is just a decentralized app. So think about it like any kind of app that is powered by the blockchain. And from my understanding, it seems like this portion of the product uses Palantir's complex algorithms to help companies lay out a timeline for their new product, as well as external campaigns, which, if I were to guess, just means that Palantir will help collect and organize data from different marketing campaigns. And finally, we have what's called CrossChain Analytics. Palantir Foundry is chain agnostic and automatically integrates transactions and smart contract data from top main chains to enable rich analytics with low, no code, all the way back to the Genesis block. And to be honest, this is absolutely insane. And if you don't understand what I just said, let me explain it in simple terms, and I promise you'll be amazed. So bear with me for a second. If you're curious to know what exactly a Genesis block is, it is the very first transaction block on any given cryptocurrency. So in simple terms, you can think of a blockchain as a series of blocks of code that are used to store information related to transactions that occur on the network. Now, each of these blocks contains a unique header, and each block is identified by its block header hash individually. And over time, these blocks get layered, one on top of the other, with the Genesis block being the very first and foundation of everything. And they basically grow in height until the end of the blockchain is reached and the sequence is complete. And it's these unique layers and deep history of each sequence that is one of the aspects that make blockchain-based cryptocurrencies so secure. So, in the context of Palantir, think about it like this. Let's say there's a startup business that created a decentralized app and they want to use smart contracts. If that company decides to use Palantir's product, essentially, they'll be able to more securely verify smart contracts to such a high degree of accuracy that not only will they be able to gain a much deeper and rich insight into the transaction data, but they'll be able to follow the chain back all the way to the very first block that started it all. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's nothing short of incredible. And I think it's a true testament to the power of Palantir's software and how insanely deep it can dive. It kind of reminds me of the iceberg tier meme. In terms of software and data collection, if Google and Amazon are up here, then Palantir is all the fucking way down here, swimming with the goblin sharks and the angler fish. And on top of all this, you can bet that Palantir will be working with some of the biggest names in the cryptocurrency space. Maybe potentially Coinbase? Not saying that's actually going to happen, but it could. And there's no doubt that if Palantir and Coinbase join forces, that'll give Palantir even more exposure to the mainstream space. Just think about it. So I think you can see why I love Palantir so much and just how incredible this offering release really is. It shows that Palantir is able to intelligently iterate on existing products and offer these new and updated products that seem to be several steps ahead of anything else on the market right now. So currently, I am and will remain extremely bullish and long on Palantir for the foreseeable future. And yeah guys, that'll be the video for today. Hopefully you found it insightful, and I'll see you next time.